The old goat in our house wanted to eat me, but instead of believing me, my father treated it like his most beloved. That day, just like always, I cut grass and put it into the sown trough in the pen. The old goat was chewing the grass peacefully as usual, but suddenly it stopped. Then it slowly raised its head and started moving the grass with its hoof. When I looked in the direction of its hoof, I saw that a small stone was stuck in the corner of the trough. I immediately rolled up my sleeves and reached in to take the stone out, but the stone was stuck very tightly and I couldn't pull it out. And then suddenly, the old goat's wet mouth slowly came closer to my hand. Its warm breath touched my skin. It began to slowly nibble on my hand. In the very next moment, I felt a sharp pain below my little finger. It felt like a sharp knife was cutting into my flesh. Out of anger, I immediately punched it. The goat staggered back, shaking its head. I looked at my hand and saw a deep wound on my palm. The cut was so deep that I could almost see the bone. If I had reacted even a little late, half of my hand would have been gone. I angrily looked at the goat hiding in the corner. Then my eyes fell on the corner of the pen, where many small stones were lying, and the stone in my hand was one of them. A chill ran through my entire body. This stone was placed there on purpose by the old goat. It wanted to trap me so it could bite off my hand. In anger, I picked up a broom to beat it, but just then my father came back. The goat immediately started bleeding loudly, acting like it was helpless. My father saw the goat limping in the corner, trembling, with a mark on its face from my punch. He shouted, "Why did you hit it?" Then he quickly opened the pen, carried it out, and started stroking it gently. "You hit it while I wasn't home. It is already so old. What if something happened to it? But it bit my hand. If you didn't hit it, why would it bite your hand?" At that moment, the goat stood there with a pitiful expression, tears in its eyes. My father picked it up and took it inside the house, but while going, the goat turned its head toward me. There was a strange cunning in its eyes, as if it was laughing at me. My whole body started trembling in fear. Oh God, could this goat really be possessed by something? My father took it inside the room and laid it on the bed. Then he covered it with a blanket. I said, "What are you doing? Are you going to let it sleep inside the house?" Hearing me, the goat immediately clung to my father and started bleeding. My father said, "Don't be afraid. No one will harm you." I said angrily, "Dad, have you gone mad? Am I your son? Or is this goat?" He said, "You ungrateful child. If your yang uncle hadn't saved you, you wouldn't be alive." He was talking about the day I went to the forest. That day, suddenly a wild dog ran toward me and tried to attack me. I got so scared that I fell to the ground. Then this old goat came in front of me and blocked the dog with its hoofs. Then the villagers came and chased the dog away. After that day, the whole village knew that this goat saved my life. People in the village started praising it. One man said, "This goat is very loyal. Sell it to me. I will give you 10,000. My father refused and said, "It has been with me since childhood. I will never sell it." Then he told me, "Quickly thank your yang uncle." Everyone pushed me toward the goat, but when I looked into its eyes, I felt very scared. Its eyes were very strange. I refused to say anything. People slowly left. Today, seeing my father being obsessed with that goat made me feel very bad. I said, "Dad, it is pretending. Its leg is completely fine." As soon as I said that, the goat started bleeding and showed its fake injured leg. My father glared at me angrily and said, "How can you talk like this about the one who saved your life? Whether it is injured or not, I will let it sleep inside." I said, "No, I won't let it stay inside. It will eat me." Hearing this, my father got very angry and slapped me. "What nonsense are you saying? Have you ever heard of a goat eating a human?" Then he dragged me outside. I kept crying. I felt very hurt. I said, "Goats eat grass, not meat. But I have seen the village head's goat eat his chicken, and then it was killed." My father said, "That is because it tasted meat once. Once a goat tastes meat, it starts craving it." I showed my injured hand and said, "Then has this one also tasted meat?" My father looked at my wound and was shocked. "Did this really happen because of that goat?" I said, "Yes, it bit me." I was hoping that this time he would believe me, but his face turned cold. At night, when the lights were off, I curled up under my blanket in fear. I didn't even dare to close my eyes. I couldn't believe my father still didn't trust me. He thought the goat bit me because I hid it. My father had a deep bond with that goat. According to the villagers, when my mother was giving birth to me, he was busy taking care of the goat. He even burned the chicken soup on the stove. After that, my mother left him. Thinking about this, tears filled my eyes. Just then, I heard a sound from outside. Tap, tap, along with heavy breathing. The next moment, the door opened. A long shadow entered the room. It was that old goat. It was walking toward me on two legs. I quickly closed my eyes and pretended to sleep. I hoped my father would wake up, but he was snoring deeply. I tried to stay still. Then the goat came